Okay, so you should have this in your table of contents as well as on this page. Sorry. So, date, subject and predicate, and 6th activity. Okay. A sentence has, okay, so write everything that I have on my paper. Okay. A sentence has 2 things. Okay, a sentence has, first off, a subject. This is a noun. It's the who or what of the sentence. Okay, it tells what the sentence is regarding for who or what. Okay. So the subject is the noun, the who or what. Okay, wait, good. See, some people finished writing almost. Every sentence has 2 things, a subject and a predicate. Predicate is a verb or has to do with the verb. So it's what are they or what they do. So what are they or what they do. So now, even though a noun or a verb is just one word, a subject can be more than one word. Just as a predicate can be more than one word. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes if you have a short sentence, like we're going to look at some short sentences. We're going to look at 3 sentences and they're super short, so don't worry about it. And this is the most writing you'll have on the page after this. Okay? So the subject is the noun, the predicate is the verb. And we'll get more into this as the week goes on. We're just going to do a really simplified one today. Okay? So, sentence 1, dragonflies swoop. Okay, in the chat, type what is the subject, which is a noun. What's the subject? And if you have different colored pens or pencils just around you, I'm going to underline them in different colors just to make it stand out more. You don't have to. Dragonflies, good. Dragonflies. So I put pink up here for the subject, so I'm going to underline this one. And I'm just going to put this as the subject. Okay? Now, usually with a subject and a predicate, anything after the subject is your predicate. Okay, now in this case, there's only one word. Okay, so subject is dragonflies. So what is the predicate or the verb? Put it in the chat. Dragonfly is the subject, so the predicate or the verb would be what in the sentence? Swoop. Good. Okay, action word. What are they or what they do? What does the dragonflies do? They swoop. Subject, and this is the predicate. Okay, this one was easy because it's just, and this, all the ones on this page will be easy. But normally you can say, okay, here's my subject. So this is the sentence split up. Anything on the other side of that is the predicate. Now that's obvious in this one because there's only one other word. Mosquitoes flit, which flit is kind of like just flying around really suddenly and just in drastic different angles and directions. Okay, so somebody tell me in the chat, what is the subject and what is the verb? Okay, Savannah, so mosquitoes, good. Mosquitoes is the subject. So I'm gonna underline that in pink. If you don't have different colors, that's fine. Just put above it, underline it and put above it the subject. Okay, so if this was a subject, we make our little line. And make sure you don't put it in the middle and make it look like an I. Okay, that's why I have it going over two kind of lines right there so it doesn't look like it's another letter. And then so flit would be what? The predicate, good. Which is also the verb. Now I could just say this is the noun, this is the verb, which is true. But we want to get in the habit this week of looking at this is a subject, this is the predicate. Because I could say mosquitoes flit around or flit around outside, and the predicate would be flit around outside. It's everything after that subject. But these ones are just easy today. And then last sentence. Toddlers climb. Especially my toddler. And I want you to take a minute and write it and then underline it, and then in the chat put what is what. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Jordan. I'll just let you back on if it doesn't. If it does, I mean. Toddlers climb. Should put my toddler climbs because that's true too. Okay, somebody tell me what is a subject and what is the predicate. Put it in the chat. Or just put the subject first and then afterwards put it the predicate. No, we're doing fine with the chat. You don't need to correct people, please. Good. The subject is toddlers and the predicate is climb. Very good. So, right here. Now this one, in a lot of sentences, the subject is first, but it's not always the case. So make sure you're not just underlining the first one and then the rest of it. Okay? So subject. Then we have our line. Everything after it is the predicate. Very good, and that's the last one.